Nikola Tesla. He spoke 8 languages, slept only 2 hours a day, and dreamed of giving the world free wireless energy. He was hailed as a wizard, and died penniless in a New York hotel room. This is the story of Nikola Tesla, the forgotten genius who may have invented the future. Chapter 1. The mysterious genius born during a lightning storm in 1856, in what is now Croatia. Tesla's mother reportedly said, "He will be a child of light." And he was. From a young age, Tesla saw the world not as it was, but as it could be. He claimed he could visualize machines entirely in his mind, spinning, moving, functioning, before building them. No blueprints, just imagination. His brain was a supercomputer. He had what we now might call photographic memory and synesthetic vision. He would later say, "I do not think you can name many great inventions that have been made by married men." He was obsessed with work, celibate, intense, and endlessly curious. Chapter 2. From Europe to Edison. After studying engineering in Austria and working in France, Tesla immigrated to the US in 1884, with a letter of recommendation addressed to Thomas Edison himself. It said simply, "My dear Edison, I know of no more capable young man than Mr. Nikola Tesla." Tesla was hired immediately. But the two could not have been more different. Edison was practical, profit-driven, and skeptical of theory. Tesla was theoretical, idealistic, and obsessed with the elegance of ideas. When Tesla proposed improving Edison's direct current, DC, system, Edison supposedly promised him $50,000. Tesla did the work. Edison laughed and said, "Tesla, you don't understand our American humor." Tesla quit on the spot. Chapter 3. War of the Currents. What followed was one of the greatest rivalries in scientific history. Tesla's alternating current, AC, versus Edison's direct current, DC. Tesla believed AC was the future. It could travel long distances. It was efficient. It was scalable. Edison, threatened, launched a smear campaign. He claimed AC was dangerous. He staged public electrocutions of animals to terrify the public. But Tesla found an ally, George Westinghouse, an industrialist with money, vision, and courage. Together, they brought AC to the world, lighting the 1893 Chicago World's Fair, powering Niagara Falls, changing the way we live. Forever Tesla had won. But something inside him shifted. He began to dream even bigger, and stranger. Chapter 4. The Age of Invention. Tesla's mind never rested. After the triumph of AC, he turned to more radical dreams, ones that even today seem ahead of our time. He invented the Tesla coil, still used in modern radio technology. He experimented with wireless communication, remote control, fluorescent lighting, and X-rays, years before others received credit. But his boldest project? A global system of wireless energy transmission. In 1901, Tesla began building Wardenclyffe Tower on Long Island, a massive structure meant to beam electricity and communication signals across the globe, for free. "The day when we shall be able to communicate with one another instantly, regardless of distance, is not far away," he said. But the financial backers, including J.P. Morgan, backed out. "If anyone can draw energy from the air," Morgan asked, "where do we put the meter?" Tesla's vision threatened the business model of the entire energy industry. Wardenclyffe was shut down. Tesla was ruined. Chapter 5. Isolation and obsession. In the following years, Tesla's behavior grew more eccentric. He spoke of death rays, teleportation, and communication with Mars. He claimed to receive signals from other planets. Newspapers began calling him the mad scientist. He became obsessed with the number 3. He walked around buildings 3 times before entering. He hated touching human hair. He ate alone. He lived in hotels, feeding pigeons and writing endless journals. Once a star, he became a shadow. But even in his isolation, his mind burned bright. He filed patents for vertical takeoff aircraft, oscillating engines, and devices that resemble modern drones. He warned of an era where wars would be fought not with men, but with machines, guided remotely by intelligence. Sound familiar? Chapter 6. Death and rediscovery. On January 7, 1943, Nikola Tesla died alone in room 3327 of the New Yorker hotel. He was 86. His room was locked. His papers were seized by the US government. Some say they contained plans for a particle beam weapon. To this day, much of what he wrote remains classified. For decades, his name faded into obscurity, overshadowed by Edison and Einstein. But in recent years, he has returned to the spotlight. Not just because of Elon Musk's car company, but because the world has caught up to his mind. We live in a world of wireless technology, autonomous drones, renewable energy, and global data transfer. We live in Tesla's world. Chapter 7: What we can learn. Tesla was not just a man of science. He was a poet of the future. He believed that energy and knowledge should be free, that technology should serve humanity, not profit. He said, "The present is theirs. The future, for which I really worked, is mine." So, what can we learn from him? That brilliance can be misunderstood. That ideas too early for their time often die in silence. That sometimes, the greatest minds are also the loneliest. But also, that one person, armed with vision, courage, and obsession, can reshape the world, even if they don't live to see it. Nikola Tesla didn't just invent machines. He invented the future. And maybe, just maybe, that future is finally catching up to him. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to subscribe. What other geniuses should we cover next? Let us know in the comments.